HHDG. Peace, HHDG. We are on another episode of HHDG Media, the podcast. Big shout out to everyone right now tuning in through our YouTube channel, as well as our Facebook group, HHDG. As always, this is made possible through our company, HHDG Media Inc., which consists of our 5 owners, myself, Wiki, Rock Vader KB, T. Smith, the Mayor, and also Skelly Top. You can tune into our previous interviews as well as music that we have posted up through our website, as you can see on the bottom banner, hhdgmedia.com, which also has our merch and our upcoming events. For tonight, we have a very, very multi-talented man who definitely business-minded, keeps himself tapped in through the hip-hop music and the culture, always in many ways, behind the scenes, in the forefront, and he uses those talents in various businesses as well. Definitely been putting a lot in through the DJing. That's definitely how I learned a lot about him throughout the years, through his DJing, and also longtime friend Sav Kills definitely was always being put on through him with the music as well, and definitely wears many hats. And what's respected about that is people are paying attention. People respect that. And it's definitely something that I think is important in our culture for someone who is part of hip hop to be able to establish that there's more to it than just the MCing and the production. We got people out here doing a lot that we don't see the credits for, but I mean, if you read those credits, liner notes, stuff like that, you find out more. And he's definitely a catalyst in a lot of that, and it's respected. We need a lot of people who are capable of doing that to do that. And I mean, coming up on the 20th anniversary of the company, All Elements Music Group, definitely got some dope things coming through that way as well. He definitely established himself with the jiu-jitsu. We're gonna talk a little bit about that as well, and got his own podcast as well. And I peeped a little bit of the recent one that he showing a clip of, and I want to talk about that because one of that artist that he was speaking with is well respected, and I believe her come up is right now. It's not even her prime right now, but she's definitely on a come up. And a fellow Low Life member as well, and definitely got a new addition to the Low family we'll talk about as well. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce DJ J-Ronin.
Salute.
Peace.
Thank you for having me. And you
I
said I'm a man of
appreciate
many hats, but till then, I'm gonna let my bald head breathe, man.
Yeah.
It's a hot day.
Yes,
however, plug, if you do want hats, you get
There
the
you
DJ
go.
J-Ronin hat, New York State of Mind, and the All Elements hat, the snapbacks.
Nice.
Woo! So I'm just saying, you want to get fly, we got the hoodies, we got the shirts, we got the hats.
There you go.
I'm a hustler. My bad.
That's all good. As we
We're
had to do
happy to
that.
be
Promote
here.
it, definitely. First off, I want to say
I'm rocking
congratulations.
my Woo York Knicks
New York.
jersey.
Yep.
They had a good run, but it's all right. We'll get them next year.
Yeah, we definitely will. We'll be fully healthy. It'd be a problem.
Mhm.
Yep. I was saying, first off, I want to say congratulations, on your son.
Oh, thank you.
It's coming up
Mhm.
on 7 months now, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Almost.
Freddie Lowe, he's
Yep.
getting big. His first words, Dada. And I thought he was just
Gotta
making
love that.
I thought he was just making sounds. But then I can tell he's like, Dada, Dada, Dada. And I come over, he calms down. He's like, oh, you're really calling me.
Uh-huh.
Like, you're really using that word. Okay. But yeah, it's a blessing. Freddie had a swim class today. I was
Nice.
with him in the water. He's comfortable. I dunked him in the water so many extra times. And
Hmm.
he just, I'm good. I'm good. Like, woo. Like, he's not crying at all. It's great. And,
That's great.
just seeing him grow. He's my first child. So,
Hmm.
fatherhood is amazing, And a shout to my
That's great.
lovely wife, Oni, who's done so much because, she's doing a lot of the caretaking, and I'm able to, do my music work and my martial
Hmm.
arts and all that. So I appreciate it. But she's going back to work soon, so I'll be on daddy daycare a lot more.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's great that you're teaching them at that age, because they say that you should have a child when they're an infant, learn get accustomed to, because they're natural at that.
Right. So you got to get them acclimated.
Yep.
Because they forget it quickly, and
Hmm.
you want your child to have those survival skills early,
Yeah.
whether it's swimming, martial arts, the stranger danger stuff, how to deal with that.
Yeah.
We gotta,
That awareness.
yeah.
Yep. Definitely. Yeah. So being that you speaking on the martial arts, what was your initial um what was your initial martial arts that you wanted to practice, and what was it? Jujitsu.
Uh, well, I always loved the samurai movies as a kid. My dad had me watching a lot of the Akira Kurosawa movies,
Mm.
starring Toshiro Mifune, like Yojimbo,
Yep.
Seven Samurai, Throne of
Sanjuro.
Blood. I was about to say Sanjuro, which is the sequel to Yojimbo. Yep, yep.
Yep.
Same character. And so many more. Hidden Fortress. Uh, uh, so jujitsu originally is the unarmed combat of the samurai. So I always wanted to learn jujitsu and kenjutsu, the sword, as well as other weapons. So
Hmm.
as a kid, I wanted to learn. I dabbled in karate. Um, and then I started training under my first teacher, I'd say about 97 or 98, Grandmaster Billy Davis, rest in peace to him. And unfortunately, he had health issues, so I wasn't able to continue training with him. And then I did a little Kyokushin karate, very hard knockdown style karate, a little bit of 7-star praying mantis kung fu. And, I dabbled in like BJJ, Brazilian Jiu Jitsu, and then I became a fat DJ and I stopped training for many years. And I always loved martial arts. I watched Pride Fighting Championship, UFC. I watched karate tournaments. I watched, judo tournaments, sambo, of course, boxing, um, even sumo wrestling, all that wrestling. So, I missed it, but I was so ingrained in this hip hop culture and working so hard to build my brand, build my name, build my rep, that I didn't have that balance yet. And eventually I got back to training, I think about 2016, late 2016. And I had injuries, and I was way heavier back then. At one point I was 325. Right now I'm about 285. And I still got a long way to go. I got to lose a good 85 pounds or more. But a lot of ups and downs, injuries, but I'm healthier now. I've finally got up in rank. I'm a high green in urban contemporary jiu-jitsu, which is Grandmaster Bill McLeod's system. So that's it's hard to explain. Snookus jiu-jitsu, Snookersryu, Kumite-ryu, Jiu-Jitsu, Aikido, some karate, boxing. It's a mix of stuff that's effective, that works. And I've been fighting in tournaments and going to seminars all over the country, training with different martial artists and interviewing them. I have a whole another podcast, YouTube series called Rolling with Ronin, where I interview martial artists and I train, and these guys beat me up. And sometimes I feel like it's almost like Jackass. Like, damn, these guys are beating me up. Like I play it off, but they hit me hard. I don't think you guys realize, you know. But so that's a brand that's been growing, Rolling with Ronin. And I'm just loving my journey, man, and balancing my hip hop culture with martial arts and trying to bring that together, and of course, family life.
Nice.
Yeah.
With all that you do, what's the key component that allows you to balance all of this out?
iCal, my calendar app on my phone. Calendar app on my phone. If it's not in the calendar, it doesn't exist. I can't keep everything, memorized. You got to write everything down. You know what I mean? Write it down. Plan your day. Plan your month. Plan your year. You got to plan out long-term events. Plan out family time, training time. You got to work your schedule, man. Time management. And I'm not. I was notorious for bad time management. I was telling you I was late for things, but people used to make a joke to me, and mind you, it wasn't me saying this, but people would be like, "Man, CP time ain't nothing compared to Ronin time," and I'm like, "Oh God!" So I wanted, I don't want that to continue, so I got to be on time more. I try.
I get you.
Shout out to Sav Kills. He's texting me right now. I told him I'm doing a podcast, man.
That's what's up. So with the like I was saying in the intro, your DJing and your mixtapes is how I learned about you years back.
Right. Yeah, I mean that was definitely I think my foot in the door. That and setting up shows and college shows. I think that kind of went together.
Mm-hmm.
And that's kind of how I try to stand out by mixing the street and the socio-political hip hop, as long as it was intelligent, lyrical, and I got a Pro Tools studio set up early, so I started recording people. I would do like a lot of trading and bartering. Like, yo, I'll get you this show, I'll get you paid for this verse. Just come
Right.
do this freestyle for me, or do this song for me. So that's why I got a lot of my exclusives, and I was getting them out there early. What are you doing, lady? Oh, my wife's tripping me up with her computer. Shout out to Oni. But I learned early on, there was an article with 50 Cent, and you unplug my computer. Yes, you did. Oh man, see, it's all right. 50 Cent said, what was the line? Oh, you're the bootleggers or your street team. As long as your contact information is on there, and it's promoting your brand, it's getting you don't got to pay them. They're making money off the bootlegs.
That's right.
So I didn't get mad. I didn't get mad when they was bootlegging me on Canal Street and Jamaica Ave, downtown Brooklyn, the Fordham Road in the Bronx, and Atlanta and Shibuya District in Japan and Tokyo and wherever else bootlegging me at. Apparently the Philippines and Indonesia and all kinds of places. So, it built my fan base up, and people still call me about tapes I did like 15, 20 years ago. So it's you still got that tape you did with so-and-so? I'm like, I try to make classic tapes that were fun to drive to, that were full of energy. And, going back and playing them now, playing them in my car, I'm like, oh, damn. It's good. Like, oh. But streaming has killed that mixtape game.
Yeah.
But that's okay. Now we're just putting out albums. That's all right.
Yep.
When you put out albums, put out videos. But even I treated my mixtapes like albums. I was put some of my mixtapes I had to have 3 or 4 music videos for them.
Mm-hmm.
And then that last big tape I did, Freestyle Files Volume 2, I had 12 or 13 music videos for that. So
Yeah, that's right. The freestyle
I
file.
have to hold it, man. Definitely got me out there. Definitely paid the rent for years. I couldn't complain, and it got me around the world, man. It got me in Source magazine 7 times. Got me in magazines in Spain, Hip Hop Nation, in London, England, Hip Hop Connection, Stash magazine out in the Bay, Undercover magazine out in the UK. I think that's my first international write-up. Juice magazine in Germany. They were like the biggest European hip hop magazine back then. So, hey, it was a beautiful thing, man. Double XL Show, Love, Hip Hop Weekly. Yeah, all that, man.
Yep. And I think, sorry for a second, I think now, being that, the whole mixtape game is pretty much gone as far as, selling the physicals and everything.
Right.
I feel that using technology, the transition has been streaming on Twitch, which a lot of DJs that we came up on are now, we can go tune in and watch them do it live.
Yeah.
Which is a pretty good thing. And in the essence, there's, I guess, depending on the amount of followers and people that, send them money, they're still getting some revenue out of that.
Right. And, putting out albums, and of course, DJing live events.
Yeah.
I'm
very
doing more
important.
money DJing events than I have, in a long time. I'm blessed to have a good booking agent, my man John Moskowitz, and some of the guys that always look out for me, brothers like Coach Dills, who stay getting me good gigs. I can't complain.
Shout out to Coach Dills.
Shout out to my dude Yakov. I got a gig with 50 Cent Thursday, May 30th coming up at Nebula. Me and DJ Self. So that's I'm working, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And I'll do a big event with 50 Cent, and then I'll do some local stuff. I got a middle school gig coming up. That's more like community work. And then a Father's Day, a pre-Father's Day event in East New York. That's coming up on the 15th of June. So
nice.
I'll do community stuff in the hood, and I'll do the big stuff in Times Square, and I'll do the big festivals. But you got to stay working. And
yeah, and don't limit
I might
yourself.
not be able to hustle CDs, but I'll hustle some T-shirts and some hoodies and some hats. I just made $150 just now off clothes.
See?
While we're on the phone. Someone just ordered some more.
Put that link up for everybody to go check that out.
Oh yeah. Make sure you cop the All Elements and the J-Ronin hats, hoodies, snapbacks. I appreciate it. And I'm mailing it out myself, man. Shout out to New York State of Mind and the collaboration. They did a great job putting everything together. And shout out to my man Flicks out in Indonesia who did the logo for me, the new DJ J-Ronin logo. I really appreciate him. And he did a mural for me out there in Indonesia. Yeah, he did a graphic mural. It looked crazy. It's on my YouTube channel. If you go to youtube.com/allelementstv online, you can see that.
That's dope.
Yeah, we working, man. We working.
That's dope. And shout out to the chat. We got Colin Spitz tuning in.
Oh, that's my dude. I hosted a mixtape for him back in the day. You still in Georgia, bro? I ain't seen my dude in a minute. Speaking of Georgia, June 7th, I got a show out there with Shabam Sadiq,
nice.
from Massachusetts, Frank Knight, Sav Kills, John Jiggs, Indigo Phoenix. We got a show January 7th at Atlanta Underground. Mom Said It's Fine in Atlanta, downtown Atlanta. And the next day we got the the Low South, Low Life barbecue.
Event. Yeah.
Right, that's June 8th. So and I'm bringing Freddie Lowe out there. I'm bringing my wife. Keeping it family friendly. We got a lot of cousins down there, so it'll be good to see everybody. Looking forward to it.
Yeah. I interviewed DJ Heron recently, and we talked
Yeah.
about the event.
I was just with him in Orlando. We had the Love and Loyalty weekend in Orlando with Low Lives, Miami, and Orlando running that. And my team came out, all elements. We came out there deep. And, Sav Kills performed. He brought out Frank Knight. He did his thing. My brother Prime, Jacob came out with me and their wives. And, I did my thing DJing. Got the DJ for the Cellar Dwellers as well. Shout out to them. Shout out to Phantasm and UG. That was crazy.
That's dope.
Seeing them live together. I hadn't seen them together in years. Smith & Wesson performed as well. Thurston Howe, D.V.A.S. Christ, Wordsworth. It was a great show.
That's dope. Yeah, man.
And Heron was there. Heron DJ'd for Smith & Wesson that night.
That's dope.
Yeah. Yeah, man. We had a party the night before. We both DJ'd. And also DJ Excess from Miami. And we had the barbecue. So it was a party, a show, and then a barbecue 3 days in a row. And it was great. It was beautiful.
That's dope. Being that we are in the 20th anniversary of All Elements, tell us the beginnings, how it all started and who created the design, the AE design.
Okay. I always wanted my own hip hop crew. I was influenced by groups like Zulu Nation and Rocksteady Crew, and I put my own crew together. Originally, it was called the Foot Clan. And that didn't really stick. I looked at groups like Decepticons who took their name from bad guys from Transformers.
Yep.
It's like Foot Clan, that's from Ninja Turtles. All right, we can be on some ninja stuff, martial arts and all that. And that didn't really work. I ended up changing it to All Elements. It wasn't all elements of hip hop. It was just like we are all the elements. We are everything. We are hip hop. We are martial arts. We are community activism. You can take it to the street if you want to, but we're not trying to. But we do what we got to do.
Right.
And it was a collective early on. Friends of mine I grew up with, and then more people got involved. MCs, DJs, producers. Some of them have gotten Grammys now. A lot of success stories. Shout out to Beat Butcher. Of course, Sav Kills is an integral part of All Elements. So is Shabam Sadiq. We got a lot of members, from different parts of the world, but it's kind of restructured over the years, and some people kind of got less active in the culture, some got more active, and of course, new blood comes in. Brothers like Frank Knight worked very hard and as an event coordinator and an MC. He's been repping hard for a good 10 years, and he came in the middle of it, but he's shining. He's doing great. He's doing events all over the country. Very proud of him. And it just grew from there. And I got my L's and became a Low Life around the same time as I started All Elements crew. So eventually, All Elements is also affiliated. Technically, it's a Low Life chapter. It's under the Low Life umbrella via Thurston Howe. And one of our members from All Elements is a Low Life founder. That's Barlow from St. John, who's in his youth was very notorious. That's all I'm gonna say. But he's calmed down now. Shout out to Uncle Bar.
Cool. So who officially inducted you into the Low family?
Barlow.
Okay.
Barlow, who's had his own clique, SMG. And SMG Low Lives. He put me down with that around 2004. And I was mostly doing music, but I dabbled in other things, but I try to stay out of trouble. I tried.
Got you. And with a name like All Elements, I mean, it can go into any lane
Yeah,
easily.
and that's the point. We are all elements. We have all elements radio. I mean, I'm gonna get back to doing the mix shows, all elements TV. The All Elements Barbecue that's coming up, the All Elements Festival, which I'll be doing the first one of those, July 13th in Brooklyn, downtown Brooklyn. And it's just a brand that's grown. Of course, we've done a million shows, million parties over the years. Of course, the mixtapes, the albums. All Elements Music Group is the
Yep.
label. Put out a lot of music. We got a lot of music from Sav Kills coming. We released a great project with Frank Knight and Chuck LaWayne not too long ago called Slim and Mickens. And I just put out a collaborative project with two producers from Buffalo, Deuce Ellis and CG. And Sky Zoo was on there. Yep. Oh, you got my link on there. There you go. Sky Zoo, Razkaz, Tragic Gaddafi, Planet Asia, of course, Shabam Sadiq, Sav Kills, Frank Knight, King Marvy X, who's a regular artist, part of All Elements crew. My brother R. Hendricks is also part of All Elements crew, who also does beats and is a great video director. Mussolini's on there. The newer Mussolini, not the one guy affiliated with Nori and them. Who else is on there? A lot of people. Jamal Gasol.
Yeah, that's what I was saying.
There's a lot. China Street, shout out to her. Chelsea Reject, shout out to her. A lot of great MCs, So that's out now. The Green Autoboros, and I recorded a lot of that. I A&R'd that. Shout out to my man Skrilla out in the UK. He did the front and back. He did the artwork for the album.
Nice.
And we got the first video finally out from that. That's Sav Kills featuring Cage Green and Ivan the Great, both from the 315 from Syracuse. That video is out now. I think it's at around 81,000 right now, about 81K. So it's doing very well. I figured out that my fan base in the Philippines and Indonesia is lit. So I promote to them, and they are so humble and cool and supportive. They'll watch it. People in America, people in Europe, they're like, whatever, man. I'm gonna wait until you blow up, and people are late, and they jump on the bandwagon late, and a lot of people are cynical, jaded, and take stuff for granted, man. Like New York is the mecca of the culture, and we will have great free events every summer. Whether it's at Wingate Park in Flatbush or it's part of the Celebrate Brooklyn and Prospect Park, or the summer stage, at all the parks all over New York City. We'll have great events, and people won't even come. I mean, some events are packed, but people will be down the block. Like, oh, where? Like I remember I did a gig. I did a gig with Stephanie Mills and Kenny Burke. Rising to the top, Kenny Burke.
Wow.
And he brought out CL Smooth, and it was a good crowd, but Coney Island Amphitheater, and it was an honor for me to DJ that event. But there could have been more people there, and I was telling my people to pull up, and it was free. Stephanie Mills is rocking; it's free.
Yeah, man.
She worked with Teddy Penner. I mean, she was on Broadway as Dorothy in The Wiz. If you want to take it back, you know what I mean? Like, she's super duper talented.
And that's one of the when the summertime comes up in the city, that's what I look forward to, the outdoor events.
Yeah,
man.
It's
crazy because
last year was great. We went to so many events. My unborn son in the belly, we went to Rock the Bells in Queens.
Nice.
We saw Nas and Wu-Tang at the Barclays. We saw Nas at Madison Square Garden. What else we saw the Misfits, the punk band at the I think the Prudential Center. That's where the Jersey Devils play, right? Yeah, Prudential. So many great events that summer, like around that time.
It's crazy.
And summer is the best in New York, man.
What I miss is I used to always go to the duck down barbecues at Betsy Head Park.
Yeah, we gotta bring those back, man.
Definitely. And I'm glad you said that because I was at Lifelong and Respect the Gods event over at Secret Port that they have
Oh, the
going.
one that Shabam rocked and Swave
Yeah,
Sever.
yeah.
I would have been there, but I
Yeah,
was
I try to
in
go
the
all the time.
tournament. Yeah, I was in Florida.
Yeah. The last one I went to, I think it was about 2 months ago. Um, Bernadette Price was there, and I was speaking
Right.
with her for a little bit, and she was
Shout out to her.
explaining.
That's the sis right there.
Yeah,
So what
respect
you
her.
say?
She was saying how once they started doing a renovation at the park, they didn't renew for them to continue with it. And
What?
yeah, always a great event, man.
You gotta talk to what's her name? Erica Elliott. I don't think she's a higher up at Summer Stage. Uh yeah, man. Uh, uh they gotta bring that back. They definitely gotta bring that back.
Yeah.
And I got so many good memories of seeing great events. I remember Stretch and Babito did a screening of the documentary, and they had an all-star lineup perform at Central Park. Also, Central Park, I did a gig one summer with it was me, Funkmaster Flex,
Hmm.
and Jizza from Wu Tang. Shout out the
Nice.
Process. Salute to him. He's tuned in right now. That's my bro from Tampa, but he's out here in New York. He
Salute.
actually was at that show. Yeah. Process is a very dope MC. That's my bro right there.
Yeah, I saw
Yeah,
Rome Streets perform early out there.
nice. Yeah, Rome Streets is the homie, man. He recorded a few things in my crib. Matter of fact, I got a verse I didn't put out with him yet.
Oh,
That's for Freestyle Files Volume 3. I gotta finish that up, man. It's Rome Streets, Tragedy Gaddafi, Shabam Sadiq, and Sav Kills on the Broken Language beat. Smooth
oh,
Hustler, Trigger the Gambler beat. They're going in. And I'm gonna tell you two more joints that's on that mixtape that I need to finish. On the Nas, I gave you Power beat.
hmm.
I got Illa G, Cool Keith,
What?
Capadonna, and Sadat X. That joint is crazy. And then I got Westside Gun and Conway on Incarcerated Scarfaces.
Wow.
So that's three of the joints on that. So I gotta finish that up. So MCs, if you're seeing this, if you're really, really dope and I'm a fan of you, stop bullshitting. Let's get these verses done, guys. And no,
Link
it's
up.
not open to everybody. Don't ask me. If I'm not a big fan of you, you're not going on this tape. I'm sorry. I'll play you on the radio. Upcoming artists, I'll play you on my radio mix. I don't do the payola. If it's dope, it's dope. I show love. But as far as like my projects, my
Mhm.
babies, that's different.
That's how it should
I
be,
gotta
though.
really be a fan. Yeah, you can't be Joe Schmo that just came around. I'm sorry.
Yep.
Oh, we got a bunch of comments. Let me look at these comments.
Yeah, we got some people definitely tuning in.
Oh, okay. Colin Spitz, Process, Onile, who did the? Oh, by the way, the All Elements logo, that was my idea to have the Chinese takeout font. And then I
Sure,
had
brothers.
well, no, not really. The original one, no. It was just written out. And then I had
Okay.
my man Skrilla do like a little background logo thing on it. The new All Elements logo took the old AE and
Hmm.
put it on the Shaw Brothers logo. So that's
Okay.
the All Elements Shaw Brothers mashup. And that's what we got the hats and the shirts and the hoodies with that. And that's the logo I put on all my new media flyers and whatnot. But yeah, if you go back to the old tapes from like 04, 05, we it was just written out in the Chinese takeout font. My bad.
It's all good. It's all good.
I'm
Let's
looking at the comments, just answering.
let's give the listeners a little glimpse of the video "Energy Intact" with Sav Kills.
Okay. Yes, let's play that. Let's play that first verse.
All right.
We shot that at the Low Goose and the Deuce in Times Square. A lot of low lies up in there. Danny Castro's in there. Who runs Lyricist Lounge? Who else in there? Prime. Shabam Sadiq is up in there. Chuck LaWayne, Jorge the Bear. Yep. Green Autoboros out now. They can still hear me?
Yep.
All right. I'm gonna shut up. Let the music play.
For the G in the place for the Deuce Ellis. Word is born, fellas. We rocky shit, word up, y'all. Keep my energy on gold so you suckers will know what's up with the flow and who got a budget to blow. Put my energy into this just as much as my show. It's nothing to go like niggas pushing hustle to snow. Stay ready, pop out. I got my ducks in a row. Get to it for the L's.
Random high school girls, they was lit though. They was
I'm a savage killer who been rhyming disorderly like reminiscing the dope. Wrote this verse upon the day that he was put on this earth. I got these fuckers out for me like they government dirts. My fame and thirst, whatever worse, my life could be worse. Say go right now, my niggas live for the moment. A fearless competitor, don't have no opponents. A warrior rolling attack like an omen. Samurai outlaws, vagabonds, me rolling. Yeah, sad man.
Shout out to Holly.
Ronin, what up? Brooklyn. Syracuse, New York shit, upstate New York shit, Buffalo, I see y'all.
315.
Yeah, let's go. Shorty life has its ups and downs. Gotta remain calm and strong, no one up your crown. Independent too, don't need a label to trust the sound. Cop a new chain off of CDs that I can dump town. Trying to get the
center. You wanna play the first half of that new video, you can do that too, bro. Give them a world premiere if you want.
Up their rounds, weight loss, surgery, niggas are going tuck the pound. Wow. Niggas will break your face, no front, you all in the KO. Kevin and WrestleMania rappers like Dave Slow. You try me, and I flame you up. Idaho in the racks, spray and wash potato bust. Nigga, cause ball fog that fucking goon. Act funny like Martin, end up in that upper room. Nigga, word to life, you pussy niggas is lame-os. I focus on my target with red eyes, I'm game. When you secretly
Mortal Kombat.
I was sliding shit past niggas like a conveyor belt. They pray for help when I'm making impression. I've been a student in the game.
Battle Champ back in the day.
Pretty women feeling me as a weapon. My core options infiltrated more boxes in the sneaker collection. Bring the aggression, I know you nervous. My boss crazy. In delivery, can still rival the postal service. So bring a toast and burn and slide up, boy. And I'll twist your whole back like a wind-up toy. And with the money, I excessively cop. Shit, an exorcism couldn't take away all the possessions I got. It's like my whole body left in a knot. Cause I be tied up. I'm the hostage, misplacing shit. Then you got some losses. I'm the one meeting your girl, she got the sausage. All my niggas fire employees, cause I got the bosses.
Syracuse, what up? I look at great, big green, of course my Brooklyn brother, ripping at all elements, that low life, like the Shaft kills, big bars.
Yes, sir. Yeah,
shout out.
So that's the first video. Might be the last video for that project. But that's out now. Green Autoboros. You can catch it on my Bandcamp, but you can catch it for streaming on all platforms as well. You know, shout out to Deuce Ellis and CG from Buffalo on the beat. You know, they produced the whole project.
Yeah.
My team's working, man.
Yeah,
you want to give him that world premiere?
Deuce. Yeah, not yet. We'll give it to him though.
Not yet. All right.
Shout out to Just P. I seen him with the cameo up in there too. I just recently interviewed him as well.
Oh yeah, Endemic is still around. Just to answer Colin Spitz. Yep, Endemic's still around, still putting out stuff through his label, and we still work from time to time together. Still my bro, definitely.
Dope. Now, for a person like me who's never been to one of these events that we witnessed on the video, tell us how everything, how that whole low life atmosphere is.
Well, you gotta come fly. That's number one. You gotta coordinate, as John Witherspoon said in Boomerang. Rest in peace. You gotta coordinate. You know what I mean? Don't come wearing no USPA. Don't wear no Beverly Hills Polo Club. Get run up out of there. All right. I got the hot shit, man. The hot shit. No, nah, don't do it. So you gotta come fly. And it's family, it's brotherhood. So everybody's taking pictures and flicking it up, and then there's battles. For best dressed, head to toe, best goose. Who got the flyest goose? And shout out to my brother Prime Allah, aka Martin Ortiz, who's the founder of Love and Loyalty Violence Interrupters (LLVI), the nonprofit. He's part of our All Elements crew, and he's the retired champion. He got the light. He's won too many trophies at Little Goose and the Deuce. He's that guy, So you get the Lifetime Achievement Award at the last one. That's it. You can't compete no more.
Yeah. No
Took too
more.
many trophies home. That's my brother right there. He's the guy dancing in the video. But shout out to Prime. We got that pre-Father's Day event coming up, and a Father's Day event at a middle school coming up as well. So he's got me working, doing a lot of good community work. Because you got to give back, man. You got to give back.
Yes, definitely.
I don't respect people who just wear a lot of jewelry and expensive clothes and move out of their neighborhoods and can't come back and don't do anything for anybody. It's shout out to my mom. She's calling. She don't know I'm on here. I'm not answering though. She started asking me questions. Jonathan, when can we see Freddie? That's what she's gonna ask. It's funny. People are like, they all want to see the baby, and like, you just saw him 3 days ago. Like, we want to see him again. My friends, he's so cute. He got the dimples. He's smiling. He's bouncing around.
That's great, man.
He's jumping around. Yeah, oh man.
I remember them days. I have 2 sons.
Beautiful. How old are they?
One oldest is 16, the youngest is 10.
Okay. Yeah,
Both their birthdays are next month.
Okay. Nice. Yeah. My little guy is a Scorpio, born on November 9th, which is the day Wu-Tang Clan's Enter the 36 Chambers came out. So it's officially the day he was born was made a New York City holiday, Wu-Tang Clan Day. So my son was born on Wu-Tang Clan Day. I remember the Empire State Building was black and yellow that day.
That's right. Yeah.
So Wu-Tang is for the babies, and I put a picture up of Freddie wearing a Wu-Tang shirt, and I tagged everybody in Wu-Tang, and they was feeling it. They were like, yeah, all right, young God. So shout out to my Wu-Tang brethren. They, they definitely helped me out get my foot in the door, especially early on. I still work a lot with Killer Priest, Capadonna, shout out to Fourth Disciple, True Master on the production. Still working with Don Pacino and Shaheem. Guys show love, man, to everybody that always been around for me.
That's respect right there. I think, and this also goes back to what you're talking about with giving back to the youth and people leaving the hood and not being able to come back. That's an important part too. You always show that same love and respect. You pay it forward as well. And there's just so many people that they have that mindset. I'm successful now. I don't need y'all. And it should never even be a thought.
That's not how success works. Success works when you have all your ducks in a row and your community and everyone comes together to support you.
Absolutely.
And it takes a village to not only raise you, but to raise you up into success the right way.
Yeah.
So you got to have your supporters, man. And I try to stay out of the nonsense. So and so's a snitch and a rat, and you just like, you know what? I'm out the street. I don't care. I'm just staying away. And rest in peace, Nipsey Hussle. I feel like he still had at least one toe still in the street, and I feel like if he didn't confront that guy, he might still be here because the hood had so much love for him. And he was doing so much for his community, opening up stores, businesses, creating jobs. and that's what you got to do, man. So I feel like we have to learn from his example and other people like that. And you know, okay, maybe he made it one mistake, but he did a lot of right and a lot of great things.
Mhm.
So shout out to Nipsey, rest in peace to him. I got to work with him early on and help his mixtapes get out there, and ended up getting him some gigs out in Miami, and he got a video shot out there. I was just watching that again the other day. I was just in Florida, and I'm in Florida a lot, man. I don't know.
Yeah.
I might have to get in a crib out there. I don't know if my wife lets me, because I'm whipped. Not really, but a little bit. You gotta do the right thing.
That's
Happy
good.
wife, happy life, right?
Yep, that's what they say. Yes, indeed. I agree.
And my wife knows martial arts too.
Oh
And
yeah.
and I took her to the range, so you know,
Hey,
you know, I don't want no problems.
that's dope, man. Yeah, you got to keep it all around. Because there was I forgot what it was I saw. It was an old board game, and they were showing. I think it was what was it? Battlefield? Oh, no,
Stratego?
Battleship. No, Battleship.
Oh, battleship. Okay.
And I never realized that as a child, but on the box cover, it's the father and son playing, and if you look in the back, the mother and the daughter look like they're washing dishes while they're playing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Crazy.
Hey, you sunk my battleship. I was watching my uncle, my little cousin play that the other day. Man and young girl, for the record. She wasn't washing dishes. She was playing battleship with her uncle. Shout out to Daniel and Jasmine. Yeah.
That's dope. That's dope. Um, with giving back um to the community,
Mhm.
did you see your parents doing the same?
Yeah, definitely. My father got an award back in the day. I remember, like for community activist award. There was this big Jamaican restaurant on Flatbush Avenue called Mike's International back in the day, and they had a big gathering, and he got a big award. I remember. So my father was active in Pligna, Prospect Lefferts Gardens Association, and Lefferts Manor, and they did a lot of work, and he still does work. He's involved with PLG Arts as well. So they do like jazz nights. We've done some hip hop stuff with them,
Hmm.
live events. We did a live event on Parkside Plaza not too long ago in Flatbush. I think it was last summer. Was it last summer or summer before? I don't know. It was great. And he always like planted flowers and helped make the neighborhood look good.
Hmm.
And just it's just how I came up, like helping your elders. There was elders in the community, like on the block, who their kids were grown and had moved away. So like if we would go into the grocery shopping, we'd ask them what they need and bring it to them. Just help out your elders, look out for the kids on the block, and be an example,
Yeah.
be another mentor. I remember my mother babysitting for young couples for free after she retired, because she was a school teacher in Ocean Hill, Brownsville for many years, and just helping out one way or another. It takes a village, and you got to help your community around you. And of course, there's terrible things going on a bigger global scale, but I feel like it's important to make your community better around you
Yeah.
and increase the unity and the community spirit, and it grows from there.
Absolutely. Yeah.
People have to learn to come together and get along, and care about each other. I think that's what's so important about New York City. It's all kinds of people living together, and when you know someone of every background, it's very hard to be ignorant about that background.
Yes.
And then you have people who
Absolutely.
are isolated, who've never been around this kind of person or that kind of person, and they might have these crazy ideas,
Mm-hmm.
you know.
That's how it starts.
And but it's important for us to live together and understand each other. And yeah, we have differences, but at the end of the day, we all want our families to prosper. We want to live in peace, and that's the main thing, you know.
Definitely. Yeah. You know, growing up on Staten Island, I was blessed that all of my grandparents, when I was younger, still were on Staten Island, even though they
Mm,
originally came from different parts of the South and the Caribbean, St. Thomas and St.
right.
Croix, Mississippi,
Oh
and
yeah.
South
My
Carolina.
wife's family is from St. Thomas and St. John,
Oh yeah.
and her uncle's from South Carolina. That's
Oh
funny.
shit.
Yeah. We gotta go down there soon, actually.
That's dope.
we
Yeah.
plan a trip to South Carolina and a trip to St. John and St. Thomas.
Nice.
Yeah.
But
That's
it
my VI
just,
family. Yeah.
you know, being able to be around your elders and see how, you know, they live and how they bring down the knowledge to the cousins and, you know, your aunts and your uncles. It you know, it sticks with you.
Right. Yeah. I mean, by the time I was born, I only had one grandparent left, my grandmother, but she instilled a lot in me. And then I had two of my great uncles. Well, one great uncle in particular, he was like a second grandfather to me. And he was
Hmm.
a World War II hero. He got a Bronze Star, a Purple Heart. Shout out to my great uncle Arnold, rest in peace. He killed a lot of Nazis in World War II, so he's my hero. You know, but he was a hardworking guy. He was a plumber, and you know, they instilled a lot in me. And my father, who also, you know, worked hard, worked for the Queen's DA's office, and he was the head of personnel. And you know, he just worked hard and supported the family, but again, did a lot of community work, and was always a provider. You know, I was raised, you got to provide for your family, always be a provider. And my mom worked too. She was a school teacher. So both come together, and that's the modern family, work together and provide and build your generational wealth. You know, you got to
Yeah.
build it up,
Yeah.
make smart investments. And because some people are like, oh, I want my woman, my girl, my wife to be a kept woman. I don't want her working. Well, you guys could both work and build something bigger together. You know,
It's true.
teamwork makes the dream work.
Yep.
You know, unless you really got it like that, But yeah, my father was into political science and just very cultured and knowledgeable. So he instilled that in me, and knowledge is power. And I always read a lot of books and try to know about everything that I could get my hands on.
Hmm.
Long before Wikipedia. That's why I enjoy artists you could tell who read, like whether it's a Tragic Gaddafi, formerly known as the Intelligent Hoodlum, or a Planet Asia, or a
Yeah.
Nas. You can tell they read.
Yep.
Some of these guys, they might talk it, but you could tell, like, you read a Wikipedia article and maybe you watched a documentary on YouTube. You ain't really know what you're talking about, bro.
Got to jump down that rabbit hole.
Yeah. Do the
Yep.
knowledge.
Definitely. Yeah. Mm.
Yeah, I love Staten Island, by the way. I always get love
Yeah.
out there. Yeah, I was just Lounge Low was out there in Florida with us.
Yes. That's Lounge
Son
Low. Yeah.
Capadonna's brother. Staten Island's most popular son, the boomer. Boom, boom. He was out there with us. Carlton Fisk, who was featured on Method Man's first album, To Cal.
Yep.
He was out there and he actually performed. That's my first time seeing him rap in so long. And he's still so dope. Shout out to Carl. Shout out to Carlton. And Raider Ruckus is out there with us too. Raider Ruckus, who came up with the acronym "Cash Rules Everything Around Me." That was his line. Cream,
Yeah. Let's before we go to this premiere, let's talk a little bit about the podcast. I'm Tapped In.
Sure. Actually, I'm Tapped In as a whole another multimedia brand that we're building from the ground up. And that's me, my partner, Jacob Ingram, and Will, the go-to guy. We have a podcast. We have an office in Midtown Manhattan. Magazine is coming. We'll be doing shows and other events.
Nice.
And that's just a whole nother brand. Some things don't fit with the All Elements brand. Some things, I'm Tapped In is a little more inclusive. All Elements is a little more. I mean, we do reggae, we do soul, we do funk, but I'm Tapped In. It's a little of a bigger not bigger, but I don't know. It's just different. It's a different kind of brand and things on there that I might not have featured on All Elements. I might have featured on I'm Tapped In.
Gotcha.
And it's important to stay tapped into the culture. And we're doing that podcast every week. I have so many unreleased episodes I got to put out. The Illa G one's coming. We had Graf on there from Queens. That episode came out already. Poison Pen.
He does a lot with the youth too.
Poison Pen, Team Hami. Thank you, man. Who else we had on there? Swave Sever, Sav Kills, E Hustle, my brother East Coast, Ada, the Alligator. The episode's coming. Kosher Bills. We had a lot of monstrous MCs on there. We had New York Posse, the clothing brand, Man Made, the producer Beats, dope producer, homegirl of mine from Maryland. And a lot more coming, a lot more. I didn't say everybody's name, but we got a lot more. We working.
Dope, man. I'm sure there's people that are tuning in right now. If you're not inspired, you at least have to be intrigued by this man's worth of, spreading the knowledge, because that's what you're doing. I mean, you're definitely a driven, determined person, and I respect that. But at the same time, you're also spreading the knowledge in a positive way.
Yeah, you gotta keep working, man. We got so many events planned for June and July and August. Bless you. We keeping it going. Process. You performing at the All Elements Festival July 13th. Make sure you take off of work. I don't want to hear no bullshit, okay? I know you watching. All right, you got to rap, bro. Can't make pizzas all goddamn day. Pardon my French. I know you might want YouTube ads or whatever. I don't want to curse too much.
So good, so good. The premiere that we about to drop on y'all. Before we do that, tell us about Sav Kill's new EP that is going to be on Immovable Kings 2.
It's Immovable Kings Part 2. The first one came out in, I want to say, 2015. And, we had a crazy run for that. We were on Hot 97 with Peter Rosenberg. We were on Shitty 45 with DJ Eclipse at the time. It got a lot of love. This is the sequel to that, Immovable Kings 2. And, we got a lot of stuff coming out with Sav. That's my brother from another, my partner in crime, a PNC. He has a whole EP coming out after that with Camouflage Monk from Griselda.
Ooh, okay.
Whole EP. It's crazy, crazy. Only one song from that came out already. That was Brooklyn Summer. You can watch that on the Elements TV, the video for that. And then he has a whole project with CX Kidtronic from Stone's Throw. That's a whole kind of alternative rap, different kind of stuff is on there. But Killer Priest and Capadonna's on there, and who else is on there? Kool Keef, Cool G Rap, Sadide X,
Wow,
Elder Sensei. There's some joints on there, and then we got the we got so much, man. We got the Still Determined album, which guy has an unreleased record with Sean Price on there. And that's crazy. A record with Billy Dance from MOP and General Steve from Smith & Wesson together with King Mari X on the hook, with a nice dance hall hook. That record's crazy. Maya Azucena's on there, a Grammy Award-winning R&B singer. J-Wax Garfield from Bad Boys the Hitman, who's also Grammy Award-winning producer. You get a banger on there. Wu-Tang is on there, of course. It's Illa G's on there. So all that is coming, but this is the first EP. You know, my brother Sav was going through some stuff, and just, you know, he got hit by a car. For those that don't know, and he had to get hip replacement surgery, and you know, and he was definitely feeling down.
Oof.
But he got his life together. He bought a condo out in Jersey. Shout to him. That's property. That's generational wealth.
There you go. Yep.
He owns it, you know. And so this is the first thing we're dropping. Is the Immobile Kings EP. And the first single is Heads Will Prevail, and it's featuring Kamaria Sarai, the singer, and she's been doing her thing quite a bit. And Fro Magnum Man produced the beat. Funny thing was, the original song was not done to this beat. I had to remix it because that beat got sold. You know, so he even rapped it to this beat, but we remixed it and it sounded like he rapped it to this beat. Like it sounds ill.
Let's get into it.
All right. Don't play the whole thing though. Just play like half. All right.
Right. Yeah.
All right. World premiere.
Yo, hush you MCs, feel a calm breeze, float beyond knees, it's no calm seas. Storm on you niggas while you gas on dreams, doing dawn things, it's what the God brings. Ancient, something classic like ageless, shine on them hard like a U-Guard bracelet. No game bang makeshift, the game need a facelift. Hit them on some Romac beat, niggas go ape shit. This great gift, embrace it, getting my cake with. The God don't lose it with the wisdom I stay swift. Choose one, freedom or your death you face with. The boom bap, my nigga can't erase or replace it. Leave them all in wonder, stargaze, amazement. Every now and then I hit them out of the basement. The older I get, it's like I'm losing my patience. Still spinning raw like I'm fresh off the pavement.
Well, you play the hook. You play the hook. Damn.
Nah.
No hook?
You
don't get to see Kamaria Sarai sing? All right. She got some dope records out with DV Alias Christ. Another one out with Rome Streets. Produced by a lot of Mathematics, you know, Wu-Tang's DJ. Shout out to him. That's my man. He threw me under the bus one time. I got to tell you that real quick. So before I forget about that. So we're at an ODB tribute show that Wu-Tang Clan's performing at, right? And he like, yo, Ronin, I got to go take care of some family stuff. You're going to go DJ for the Clan, all right? I got to go. I'm out. Whew. Leaves. I'm like, hold on. You didn't give me the music? Nothing. Now, this is my old computer that I guess I was kind of an instrumental hoarder. So I had a lot of instrumentals on there.
Mm-hmm.
And, oh my God. Shout out to I'm Tapped In. They tuned in. Feed you water. I'll break that down. Actually, no, I'm not going to break that down. All right, steak fries. I see you, steak fries. Feed you water, steak fries. Inside jokes. But so he's like, yeah, you got a DJ. And yeah, Wu-Tang Clan, they going on in 5 minutes.
Oh my goodness.
So I got to figure out a set for them. Right?
What?
And I'm like, all right, who's there? Okay. Raekwon is here. Ghostface is here. All right. Master Killer, RZA. Young Dirty's doing ODB stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Who else is here? That's it? Just is not feeling good. He's upstairs. He's not rapping. All right. So we got 5 out of 9. And I had to figure out what joints are we going to do. So thank God I had Triumph on deck. And I had the Only Built for Cuban Links instrumentals. I had the Iron Man instrumentals. I had a couple of Supreme Clientele instrumentals. And then I had Enter the 36 Chambers instrumentals. And I believe I had Liquid Swords instrumentals as well. So I just threw a set together real quick. One of the beats was short. And it cut off. And I didn't realize it until after they already started performing it. And then RZA was like, yo, yo, the young god don't know what he's doing. He don't know how to DJ. Bong bong. And I'm like, oh my god. And he was like, yo, get out the way. I'm a DJ. I'm gonna take over. And he's looking at the CJ and the mixer and the Serato. Like, oh, I don't know how to do this. Come back over here. Because it wasn't like turntables. So yeah, I had to take over, man. So sincere, salute. Shout out to I'm Tapped In. We were just talking about I'm Tapped In. My brother Jacob Ingram in the building. But us.
But see, that's where the experience of being a DJ came into play at that last minute.
Yeah, I had to put that set together, and then Busta Rhymes was there too.
Oh,
so we did the Brooklyn Zoo remix a version that he was on, and then we did we did a couple of Busta joints. Yeah, it was a good look, man. But imagine you're trying to put a set together real quick. You got 5 minutes, and there's 1,000 people in the crowd. Ooh, Chain, like, hurry up, come on. I'm like, oh shit. And it was a snowstorm, and it was still sold out. That was crazy. That was a crazy day. And it was like crazy. General, the whole ground floor packed and the balcony packed, and everybody just like, ooh, Chain, ooh. I'm like, oh damn, I better get this together. Yeah, but no way it's perfect. So I didn't check that one instrumental was only 1 minute long, and RZA got mad. But after that, everything was good, and the show went on. Everything was fine, and we had too many people on stage, like a typical Wu-Tang show. Everybody's third cousin was on stage, like, look at me, I'm on stage. I don't know, come on, but whatever.
Too late now, right?
Yeah. But that was a great show. And but shout to Sav Kills, Movable Kings 2 is coming soon. I'm gonna put a pre-order link up on the Bandcamp very soon.
Nice.
And they got a lot of bangers on there. We got a Knicks anthem on there. Yeah, there's some heat on there. There's some definitely heat. You guys will see. We didn't go the crazy feature route for this one. Sometimes you got to let an artist shine on their own and not rely too much on features. So this EP doesn't have too many features, but and neither does the Camouflage Monk EP. But the CX Kidtronic album is actually a group that Sav and CX has. Crack Kills, and the Still Determined album. There's a lot of all-star features on there.
Nice.
Sometimes you want to call your big bros in and like, hey, let them know. And I can't wait to put out that record with Sean Price, man. Shout out to the whole Price family, Bernadette, Shawnee,
respect.
Everybody. Sean came through on the love and did that for Sav and me, and put that out. Definitely, of course, some proceeds of that. Well, of course, will go to the Price family. I just want the record out. So it's gonna come out soon. Looking forward to that too. That's called Super Rapping, produced by Civilian Beats from Canada, I believe.
Super
crazy record. Super Rapping. Yeah, well, I'm not gonna rap it. I'm not gonna do it. I'm gonna let Sav rap. They had me rap on a song. I'm not a rapper, bro. I'm a DJ. I did some hooks for Killer Priest, Danny Diablo. Of course, I hosted a lot of mixtapes for a lot of artists. But I'm not an MC. I can host an event, but I'm not a rapper.
Right.
But shout out to Razcast. He had me rapping. Don't play the record, please. It was a Hanukkah record. It was for a holiday album. It was me, Razcast, and Dina Ray, who's a D12 affiliate. She sang on the Superman Eminem record and a couple other records for Eminem and some D12 songs and some Proof solo records. You know what I mean? Shout out to my wife. After I did that one verse and the song came out, I kept saying, I'm a rapper now. I'm a rapper now. And I was just messing around. Definitely not a rapper. Because I put that one verse out.
And then people expect...
Nobody asked me for a feature after that. I told them, yo, what's up? You want a feature from me? Nope. Everybody was good. I was like, oh, damn. Oh, damn. Oh, shit. Process said, Ronin spits better than the whole Big Three beef. I don't know about that. Kendrick can rap way better than me. and Cole and Drake, depending on who's writing for him.
Hmm.
At the time, yeah, I said it.
All right. When is the official date for the video Heads Will Prevail?
I'm gonna just put up the next couple of days, man. Maybe Monday.
Okay.
I'm gonna set the Bandcamp link up, and it's just really that was holding it back, and I use Mad Mimi, the email blast service,
Mm-hmm.
and it wasn't working right for me, and I think I figured out what it was. So,
Okay.
yeah. Process. If you thought I was such a good rapper, how come you didn't ask me to get on those songs? Yeah. See, nobody wants me rapping, man. Swave 7 said my verse was terrible. He was hating.
I also we gotta give a shout out to J-Ronin, because that Wu-Tang story alone is a testament of your constant determination and just your ability to work under pressure. So with that being said, I give you respect, because the last time I seen you perform was at K Burns and Piff James' birthday celebration.
Oh, you're right. Yeah.
And you were DJing the entire night.
Yeah, pretty much, right? Yeah, I was on stage all night.
Yeah.
I was working, man. Shout out to K Burns. I know him for like 20 years. I know him when he was a kid, and shout out to Piff James. I was just talking to him earlier. He got a new joint out right now called Jaheim. Go check that out on his. It just came out yesterday, right, or today. But yeah, that was a great show, man. Sav rocked. Supreme Cerebral from Cali.
Yep.
Passport Rav did his thing.
El Sensei.
El Sensei. I love El Sensei, man. I love the artifacts, bro. Shout out to Jersey. Rest in peace to Tame One.
Yes. Yes, indeed.
So yeah, man. You gotta be able to do good business, be an honorable person, do good business, and be reliable. A lot of mathematics trusted me to hold down the clan and DJ. He knew I could handle it, so he passed the torch to me that day. And people. I've always been that guy that people can rely on. I try to say I'm the Kermit to my Muppets. If my village is the Muppets, I'm the Kermit. You know what I mean? Or the RZA to my Wu-Tang. Just the reliable person that helps bring everybody together to make things happen. But Killer Priest compared me to RZA. Like, yo, you're like your own little RZA. You got like your own little Wu-Tang over here. I'm like, hey, man.
What's Process said something?
Don't pay him too much mind.
Interview on Blast. How do y'all feel about ghostwriters ghostwriting diss songs?
His friends are ghostwriters, and hey, if they're getting paid, cool. However, if you have ghostwriters, I can't respect you as a great MC. Real MCs write their own stuff. That's a thing in hip hop culture. Now, if it's R&B, you singing a roots reggae record and someone else wrote it. Peter Tosh wrote songs that Bob Marley sang. Whatever, that's fine. Smokey Robinson wrote stuff that Jackson 5 sang. Cool. Mary J might not write all the records. People will write stuff for her. People write stuff for Beyonce. Neo will write stuff for her.
Yeah.
Or Tidra Moses or whoever. So in R&B and other genres, it's cool. Pete Steele from Type 1 Negative, I think he wrote some stuff for Roger at Agnostic Front, for example. That's in the rock world. But in hip hop, if you ain't writing your own stuff, don't talk about you a great MC. You're not even a real MC. you're an artist, you're an entertainer. You know, ODB didn't write all his own rhymes. You know, he had people helping him, people in the clan, but he's an entertainer, and we're okay with that. Same thing with Biz Markie. You know, Big Daddy King was writing his stuff, and Craig G and people like that. You know, Flavor Flav or whoever. You know, these are entertainers, these are personalities, and that's okay. But if you are talking about I'm the greatest rapper alive or I'm so great, and you have a team of writers, I can't respect it. You know, whether you're Kanye West or you're Drake or you're Lil Wayne, I can't respect it. You might be a great entertainer, but you're not a real MC in my point of view. And yeah, I'm old school and I'm set in my ways, but hey,
My thing is, if it's a diss song, it's personal. So if it's personal, that should be coming from you. Period.
Yeah, but look, I mean, when Nick Cannon was going at Eminem, you think he didn't have them battle rappers on his show on Wild 'N Out writing for him?
Yeah,
You
exactly.
think he didn't have Charlie Clips and Conceited and them helping him? Of course he did.
Yeah.
Hitman Holla and all those guys. Yeah, it's okay. But we know that you don't write those rhymes. So stop fronting. We know you're not a writer. You know, but you know, Drake is weird though, because Drake wrote records for a lot of other people. And then when he blew up and got more busy, he started getting lazy and had people write for him. But he cuts the check and they get paid.
Mm-hmm.
So, you know, it is what it is. But you know, he's more of a pop artist, entertainer. I don't look at him like a MC, like a rapper, you know, and that's okay.
Yeah.
So, but yeah. Just if you got a team of writers, shut up and be more humble. All right, please.
Yeah. What was your first set of turntables and what do you use now?
Yeah, I had really cheap rinky-dinky record players as a kid.
Yeah, some bell drives?
Yeah, they were bullshit.
Yep.
I don't even remember the names. One might have been a Gemini, but my first professional turntables were Technique 1210s, and I still have them. I still use them for gigs. I used them for a gig the other day. I had them repurposed and fixed up,
Mm-hmm.
and I had them grounded internally. More recently at Human Head out in Bushwick. Shout out to them. But they're still going. I still use those with the Pioneer S7 mixer that has Serato built in and stems and all that.
Nice.
And my laptop, my MacBook Pro. So I use that sometimes. Sometimes, depending on the club, some clubs have CDJs, which I don't really like. A lot of times they don't even set them up to work with the mixer properly. They're used like EDM style, where you got to put the two flash drives in to each CDJ, and then you got to use the CDJ internally.
Mm-hmm.
I hate that. I don't want to DJ that way. So I have a little rinky-dink Pioneer DDJ SB2-3 controller. It fits in my backpack. That's my backup. So if they don't have turntables or CDJs that are hooked up to the mixer properly, sometimes I'm forced to have to use that controller. So like I did a gig at MIT the other day with Modest Yahoo and Kosher Dills. It was like 1,200 people there. And the CDJ wasn't working right for me. I pulled out my controller, put it on top, and I rocked out. You know, but hey, it was a lit party. You go look at my Instagram at J-Ronin82, JRONIN82, and you'll see everybody like, having a good time, man, rocking out. You know, that was a great event.
Dope. Now, I know your first name, and being that you are into the whole the samurai history and everything.
Mm-hmm.
Tell us what made you combine those two for your name.
Okay. Well, Ronin was a street name that I already had. Hold on. Oh, wrong arm. Hold on. Actually, I got the Ronin Ogamo Ito on his with Daigoro on his back. That's from Lone Wolf and Cub.
Yep.
So That was a street name, and J is for Jonathan, which is my first name. So I just, there's a lot of J's, J this, J that, H this, T that, P that. I felt like, just in case there were other people use the name Ronin, I'm DJ J-Ronin. But I am in the middle of trademarking DJ J-Ronin. So pretty soon, no one will be able to rap or DJ with the Ronin name in their name.
Smart. There you
Because
go.
I'm getting it trademarked. So for those of you who are trying, you're going to get a cease and desist pretty soon. And if you don't listen to that, well, maybe somebody in the crew will show up at one of your gigs and encourage you strongly to change your name. Because, I've had that name for too long, man. Too many decades.
It's
too
time,
much blood,
right?
sweat, and tears.
Overdue.
Y'all got to have a different name, man. I hate when people use names that already been out. If there's already somebody named something, no name. Google, man. Find something different. Find something different, please. If you start going by MC J-Ronin, you're gonna get sued. That's all right, but good luck to you. I'm looking at comments. Yeah, don't pay process too much mind. He's a troll. It's a big troll. 6 foot plus.
Man. You got a lot going on, and all of it. I mean, all of it works out, man. I appreciate,
Oh, it's working out. It worked out. It worked out. Balancing everything. I just came back from a tournament. I got, 3 trophies. Training hard in the martial arts.
Congratulations on that, man.
Thank you, man. Losing a little bit of weight. Got to keep losing that weight, getting healthy. I want to be here for my kid, for Freddie, for my wife, for my family, for the culture, because we have too many people who are dying way too early from preventable things.
Absolutely.
Whether it's diabetes or just obesity, drug, alcohol, mental health problems. Go to a drug counselor. If you need AA, if you need somebody to talk to, I can help you. I can send you in the right direction. Drug counselors, mental health counselors. We got to take care of ourselves, guys.
Yeah.
Ladies and gentlemen, I'm so tired of going to funerals for people who are under 80 years old. People who are dying in their 50s and their 40s and their 30s and their 20s. From drugs, alcohol, again, mental health, preventable things. We should still have Bismarcky here. We should still have Phife Dawg here. We should still have MF Doom and DMX and Sean Price and Mac Miller and Pumpkinhead and Doc Ock. Rest in peace to all those brothers and so many more. My brother Jay Arch, Kevlar 7 out of Detroit from the Wise Men.
Yep.
So many brothers are gone too soon. ODB as well, and I miss them. And I don't want to go to any more funerals, man. I do not. I need my people to get healthy and get their lives together. Black Rob is another one. I just thought of him. Rest in peace to Black Rob. I was playing his music today. That was my homie. I used to live in Harlem for a couple of years. Used to go to his studio, his home studio in Thomas Jefferson Projects on the east side of Harlem. And I hate it, bro. We got to take care of ourselves better, man. Health is wealth. I know I don't have a 6-pack. I'm working on it, but
and your body knows it.
I'm active. I was in the pool today. I was lifting weights yesterday. I was in the dojo. And we got to take, better care of ourselves. Please, guys.
Yeah, man. That one hit me.
Dallas Penn as well. That's another one. And, I feel like if he took care of that earlier on, I don't know how bad his diabetes was. I remember his foot. He had problems with his foot back in the day.
Yeah.
But, that's another one. He should be here. He was so important to the culture as a journalist.
Very true.
A YouTuber. A fashionista, a tastemaker. It shouldn't be like this, man.
Yeah.
You know, and some of us have pain and issues, and they go the drugs and alcohol route. For me, I'll be honest with you, my vice is food. Food is my vice. I mean, I remember being at I was at a party with it was me, Nas, Killer Priest, Hellraiser, a couple of the rest of us, and it was Alicia Keys' party, and they had top shelf liquor. They had groupies up in there, friendly, some very friendly women, and some people had some drugs, some weed, and other things up in there. And in the back was Italian food and sushi. I went by all of that, went to the food. That's me, So, but if I had a bad day, I might eat too much food, and we I gotta stay disciplined, and I encourage everybody else to stay disciplined, and health is wealth. Things in moderation are okay, but if you're an addict of something, then you can't do moderation. If you're an alcoholic, you can't drink in moderation. You gotta just leave it alone. Narcotics, whatever.
And
come on, guys.
And another thing with the food is, I mean, make the effort to read the ingredients. If something don't look right, look it up, find out what it is. Because if it don't look right, there's something wrong with it.
Right. I went on a meal plan actually called Cook Unity. It's very controlled portions. So it's helping me maintain. I just got to stop snacking and do a little more cardio, a little more weight training, and I'll be all right.
Yeah. I've been vegan for almost 7 years now.
Nice.
I didn't go like straight to it because I grew up eating everything. So
oh man,
I slowly.
I love cheese, man.
Yeah.
And chicken, beef, lamb. I got that Jewish in me. I got that Middle Eastern in me. I don't take my lamb away. My shish kebabs and
Yeah, it was a transition.
Pita bread and hummus is good, but I need some lamb in there. So I was vegetarian for 7 or 8 years at one point in my life, but really I was a pastatarian because I ate pizza and pasta.
Okay.
I wasn't doing it right, and maybe I was having some tofu here and there, but I wasn't like doing it properly. And I did lose a lot of weight. I think I was maybe like 170 at that time, but it wasn't healthy. I was more of a pastatarian, like I said. And then when you get older, your metabolism slows down.
Yep.
So the way I was eating back then, woo, tortellini and ravioli cannot be a food group.
Yeah. Yep.
Yeah, man.
And I've been slowly on a recovery. That's why when you mentioned Sav was in the accident, in 2022, I got hit by SUV when I was walking in the crosswalk. I got sent about like good 4 to 5 feet outside the crosswalk, and I had spinal fracture, skull fracture, torn meniscus, a few other torn ligaments in the body. So I've been slowly getting back into my daily workouts now that I got approved to go back to it and everything, because I was doing all types of physical therapy and occupational therapy before that. But
have you tried cupping and acupuncture?
Acupuncture, yes. The cupping, I haven't.
Okay. I didn't believe in that stuff, and then I tried it. I'm like, oh my God, this stuff works. Shout out to one of my instructors, Shihan Damian McLeod. He does acupuncture and cupping, and he's just really good at helping people heal, and with a science. It's not like it might be holistic, but it's not religious. There's a science behind it, and he breaks it down. And I've had a lot of martial arts injuries over the years. He's helped me handle.
Respect.
But I'm glad you're healing up from that, man.
Yes.
Was it a hit and run or what?
No, they stopped.
At least they stopped.
Yeah. Supposedly they didn't see me, and neither did their passenger.
So you got the. I hope you sued them and got some money.
Still, going through that, but yeah,
Okay.
yep,
Yeah, get that money, man. I hope they got good insurance, so you can take them for everything, because you deserve it. I mean,
yeah,
and people think, oh, if I get hit by a car, I'll just sue them and get me some money. But you might have an injury that's going to bother you for the rest of your
as your
life.
life,
So
yeah,
your health is worth more than whatever money that is.
yeah,
You want to be healthy. You want to be able to walk in the park or take care of your parents when they get older, and not be crippled your damn self.
right,
Not have your loved ones having to take care of you because you're not right.
and still
So
take care of your own family at the same
right,
time.
right.
Yeah,
So you healing up for the most part, or you still got
yeah.
issues?
I'm healing up for the most part.
Okay.
I'm pretty mobile, able to do most of my daily calisthenics with no issues and anything like that. Added some extra stretches, to my daily workouts related to the spinal fracture in the neck and everything, and the problems with the
Yeah.
wrist. So for the
Stretching
most
is
part,
important. You gotta stretch,
yeah,
especially as we get older. Ladies
yeah,
and gentlemen, stretch every day. Stretch your neck and your hips and your legs, your shoulders, your arms, your legs, everything. Stretch, stretch, stretch. When you get up and when you go to sleep, stretch.
very
You'll
important.
feel
Yeah,
so much better. A little stretching and then activity will keep you. I know martial artists who are in their 60s, 70s, 80s, and they look like they're in their 30s, 40s, and 50s. And you got, get to it. It keeps you young.
absolutely.
That's the secret, man. Stretch and stretch and train. You got to
I
stay
tell people,
moving.
I tell people all the time, stretching is one of the most slept on things that you should be doing.
Yeah. And I stretch every day, some kind of way. I got tendonitis, so I do the arm bar to myself, the locks, and the
Mm-hmm.
woo, snapping. And you gotta do it all with the hips and the hips and the shoulders.
Oh, the hip is really important.
Right. Yeah, man.
And then another thing, I don't want to stick too much on the health because
Sure,
I'm
sure.
gonna wrap this up soon. But know if you can, if you know your family, learn your family history.
Definitely. Whether it's cancer,
Yep.
Alzheimer's. Uh, by the way, one of the leading causes of Alzheimer's, I read this in the New England Medical Journal a while back, is lack of hydration, not drinking water properly. So water is life. Every time you get dehydrated, it can affect your brain a little tiny bit. So
Mm,
if you get dehydrated over and over and over and over, it's really bad for you. So you gotta drink water, not soda, not sparkling water, not iced tea, not juice, water,
mm-hmm.
plain water every day. It could be alkaline water, that's cool, but plain water every day, a good amount.
Yeah, absolutely. Man, J-Ronin, DJ J-Ronin. I
Yes, sir.
appreciate it.
I appreciate you for having me, man.
Definitely, definitely. And as I tell previous guests as well, I like to speak more than just the music. The
Oh
the
yeah,
life is it's both intertwined. So it's important and
definitely.
definitely learn more about it. And I'm sure the people listening learn more about you that way as well.
Yeah, stay tapped in with I'm tapped in with the All Elements movement, the Low Life movement. DJ J1. Make sure you follow me. The Instagram again, JRONIN 82. There's J-Ronin 82. And keep in touch. We got a lot of stuff coming up. We got a lot of free events for the community. Most likely, I'll be having some of my teachers provide some self-defense workshops at some of the outdoor events that I'm doing, so you can learn some martial arts and dance and hear some great music and get fed for free food. Can't go wrong with that.
Definitely can. Dope, man.
Yep.
And the EP is coming soon.
Movable
Zap
Kings
Kills.
2, Sav Kills, coming real soon. Heads Will Prevail, featuring Kamari Sarai, produced by Fro Magnum Man, who's another producer from our team, and directed by R. Hendricks. So he rapped on Green Autoboros, but he directed and edited that video, and he shot and edited part of that Energy Intact video. He shot the Sav verse and he edited the whole video.
Nice.
It's good to have a talented team around you.
Yes,
Gotta let everybody shine, man. I'm not trying to take all the credit.
Yeah.
You know, you gotta put the pieces together.
That's dope, man. That's the way it should be. I mean, everyone has their own talents, and you know, keep it.
You can't do it all. You got to be able to delegate to talented people.
Yes.
Find reliable, talented people and work with them.
Yep. Definitely. Saluting all that you do, and man, continue success. And you know, whenever you're ready to come back, you know, maybe next time bring Sav Kills with you too.
All right. Yeah, we'll do. Appreciate you, man.
Definitely.
All right, take it easy, everybody. Stay tapped in. We out here, we working. We keeping this culture vibrant, keeping it fun and intelligent.
Absolutely. On
All
behalf
right.
of my HHDG Media crew, we're gonna say peace.
Peace, y'all.